Hey, and what's up, everybody? Welcome to Stylus League episode 114. And my name is Mike Thompson. I am joined, as usual, by Bradley. If you're new to the show, we usually sculpt things and have fun. That's what we're here for, sculpting and fun.
Nah, bro. Nah. You're Mike Thompson. You are a sculptor, an illustrator.
I own a mansion.
Winner,
I own a mansion and a yacht.
Clio winner, renowned. I need you to have a little energy, dog. I need you to have a little energy.
All right, let's try it again.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again.
Hold on, wait, here we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Stylus League. You know me, Mike Thompson. I'm up in here with my boy Bradley. Hey, Bradley, where you at?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, we're not just so you guys know, we're not gonna bring Daniel Bell in tonight. This is not the interview. It's not the interview.
Yeah, no, this is a live joint. So we're guest. We have guests here. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mike Thompson. This is Stylus League. You know me. I'm here with Bradley.
Hey,
Bradley, what's up?
Hey, man. Hey.
So listen,
this is what we're gonna do all night. We're gonna do this all night.
We're gonna get it right. We're gonna do it till we get it right.
All right. Roll the intro.
We have special guests tonight. That we do this after the intro. It's been a while. All right, here we go. It's Stylus League.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pitches ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and wide receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
We don't have
so you guys know,
we don't have Raul.
That was an S show.
Everything.
That was an S show.
How we messed up everything?
Can I just tell you, we are very proud to have none other than Pedro Pascal and Lil Rel on the show with us tonight.
Just call me fucking Little Rel.
He called you. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, that's not.
What's up, guys? Just so you know, you're Hollywood when you can pull star power like this. None other than New Reed Richards and the guy who is on that Conan wheel thing on Hulu right now. No,
hey,
that's not you talking.
How's everybody? Everybody's good.
The disrespect.
Mike said you said this is episode 114. It seems to me that
what
it's
kills
only like
me, he has to read the banner every time. Everybody can see we reading the script. Like
listen, after 100, it's clicks and ticks to me, man. I don't even know. It's like, look, yeah,
whatever it is, it's a blur. So I will be hosting / sculpting / going through chat today. Raul is away. Shout out to Raul. And we're going to do our best. We're already dropping the ball before we started. But welcome to the Stylus League creative live stream where I will be your host. Host.
And I'm in here supporting them. I'm supporting Bradley.
We have the super friends, Brad and Tony. So today is a very relaxed stream. Don't look for any organization, any conscious.
Yeah, that should be
full conscious thought. Like we just gonna be moving pen on the pad, doing some stuff, maybe some cool stuff. Brad's probably gonna whip up something in 30 seconds and have it animate by the end of it. And Tony's gonna do his best to stay awake.
Tony,
basically.
Exactly. Go to our strengths.
Exactly.
Tony's gonna try and stay awake.
I'm awake now. That's a win. That's a win.
That is a win. That's a win. So I'm gonna go around the table. Just if you guys could tell us what you will be doing tonight, because I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. What you're doing tonight, and I will start with you, Brad, because you seem to be the most prepared.
All right, so
I'm just getting all kinds of shit.
I don't know where we're getting this idea from, but I am gonna try and do everything tonight. I'm gonna try and get this thing done. One of the little animated short that I'm working on, one of the big little creatures at the very end is the Beholder, which is like this floating eye with tentacles and all kinds of crap. That's going to be my thing. I'm going to be doing the Beholder tonight. So I blocked out a shape, but then I got to really just uglify it, which that's my wheelhouse. So that's my main job, is to uglify the crap out of this thing and then turn it into a tentacle monster that's going to look a lot more. It's going to look a little better than this. But still, now I got the shape involved. I told you last week when Mike was looking for something to do, I was like, you can sculpt my beholder for me, and he for some reason didn't jump on that. I don't know what's going on.
It's crazy.
Yeah, strange.
Awesome. What do you got going on, Tony?
So I am working on an Anubis character. Whoops, let me switch. Here we go. Did I start it yesterday?
There we go.
So I got a bunch of reference going on. So it's kind of like a modern Anubis, sort of in an English fitted suit. So that's what I'm working on tonight. All my reference up there. And this is where I'm at. So I'm doing UVs and textures.
Super clean.
It's looking good, man.
Yeah. And
now,
you did all this in 2 days.
For the stylus pose that he's going to be in, Tony? I have to ask these questions.
See how he's in neutral? That's because I don't want to get yelled at today. So, so when I'm ready to pose, I will hit you up. See, that's how we do.
Will we need to go to the ATM to get some fresh dollar bills? That's all I need to know.
We will double click all of that.
Guess what? Just for you.
No, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it. We don't need a strike. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it now. You don't have to do that.
Your desk.
You know what?
And I thought
you know what?
you're here.
You know
I was
what?
requesting.
Bump it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's fine. I know Mike wants a little pole dancing.
No.
But this is what I was working on last week that I took a break from because somebody's trying to shame me into not doing the pan throw.
Do it.
I don't have zero shame. I'll bring it on right now.
This is
this is OnlyFans pan throw here.
What was it? Gus says do it. That's what we do.
Make it rain, pan throw. Make it rain.
I love it. I'm gonna stick by
from the top of that panther without even using his hands.
That's right. That's right.
That
haters,
man's full of himself. He's full.
You know
of
what they say about haters? They hate.
Haters like to hate.
Now, before I have to blur that out later. All right. So what I'm going to do. So for tonight, I've been procrastinating long enough. I'm gonna make my sentinel hand for my. The theme from our Archangel is that I'm going to have Archangel flying out of the hand of a Sentinel hand. So step 1, make Sentinel hand. So I will be blocking that out tonight. And my long-term goal is to have this done before the end of the year. Merry Christmas.
Nice.
All right.
Merry Christmas. All right.
Mike, what are you doing?
I am going to go back and revisit Heman and actually give him a face that doesn't suck tonight. Nice. So I had him just on the back burner because I did not like the face. So today I'm gonna probably mess around with the face, knock that out, get that bowl cut just right, and get back on Battle Cat because I actually was enjoying sculpting a tiger or lion.
Now that I think about it, how many faces have you actually sculpt live on stream? I don't recall seeing a whole lot of faces. I've seen not a whole lot.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I didn't remember He-Man ever getting a face. I thought he was completely faceless. So you must.
I'm just saying sculpting faces in general. So now it'll be a good time. If you guys ever want to see how Mike tackles a face and go through that process, now is the night to watch that. And I'll make sure that if you guys want to see more of Mike in the process of doing the face, just put see more face, and I will make sure I zoom in on see more face. You won't hurt any of our feelings, I promise. Maybe mine, but it's okay. I'll get over it.
It's true. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up some face reference. You can get it off my screen now. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Awesome. So I believe it's pencils down.
Yeah.
Up. However you want to do it.
We should just commit to. Why don't we round out 2023 by committing to one or the other?
Yeah, we should do a poll. We'll do a poll, and however the poll works out, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, don't ask the teachers who probably know. But,
What do teachers know? What do teachers really know?
If you
up is when you're starting work. You pick up your pencil and start working.
What do teachers
you put the pencils
really know?
down when you're done.
You know what? When you say it like that, it makes a whole lot of damn sense. Where were you? I don't know. How long have we had the Super Friends on?
I was ranting in the comment section every time Raul did that, but I think he very strategically ignored those comments whenever I was talking about it. He was just let's see what else we have here tonight. Someone else is here.
What's up, Ram? Welcome to the stream. Oh man, this is actually our last stream before the Thanksgiving break, so we won't have a chance to say happy Thanksgiving holiday to you guys. So happy Thanksgiving holidays to everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight.
Indeed. How did everyone like the thumb this week?
Yeah, that thumb. You even went out of your way and you tanned him the right way. I saw that artistry. You changed his skin complexion to match that turkey. I know you did.
I was kind of excited about that. Thank you for noticing.
I caught it. That eye, this artistry eye right here. I caught that you did a perfect. You burned them right. You burned them right.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, Jamie? Oh, let's see. I hope you all recovered from that awesome interview. Yeah, thank you for all the love for the interview. Daniel was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and what's another cool thing that we're going to do? So I think in our last 3 or 4 interviews, we had like some pretty high profile sideshow people who work for sideshow. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we're going to make a special playlist for sideshow, and we will reference Raphael, Ed Bradley, and Daniel Bell on our channel, so you guys can easily get to those.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Gus? What's up, 3D Medic? Let's see. I want to make sure I go to everything. What's up, Anthony?
All right, to see everyone here tonight.
Hello, Madam Maricat.
Now, then, has Maricat gotten the second T in her name? Has that always been two T's, or am I imagining?
Yes, it's always been 2 T's.
What?
Yeah.
And
no.
See, now I know where. You know what?
See, now you were mad at me because I never noticed. I never noticed his beard.
You know what?
You always had a beard.
You guys belong together. You two belong together. All right.
I've always had a nose.
Yeah, you two, Brad, Mike, you two belong. You deserve each other. All right. You deserve
Okay, I'm seriously going to go through previous games because I'm convinced that Maricat only had 1 T. Something must have happened.
No. What's up, Frederick? Let's.
I don't think.
That's not Lil Wayne and Mr. Nimbus and the Super Friends. That's funny.
What happened?
He said that's not Lil Wayne and Mr. Nimbus and the Super Friends. That's funny. I like that. Let's see. Awesome. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
It will be. Once we're out, Tone. Once we're out.
And
Time to handsome up that He-Man.
Is he? I was gonna say, is he going to have the gritted teeth, or is he going to be stoic and just like
No, I think he's gonna have the yell going on.
Yeah.
So this is how you know when Mike is serious about getting this done. He pull out. He's not doing it from a sphere. He's pulling out a proper mesh to hammer this out.
He's
working harder, not smarter.
This is Pablo's modular head. So shout out once again to the amazing Pablo Munez for having something dope.
I've actually never seen that.
No?
No, I didn't know that was the thing. I mean, I'm usually up on the stuff.
It's awesome. All these parts are they're modular. So
Really?
You know?
The thing about the modular face is that it tends to be modular.
It's modular.
You don't say.
Yeah. How long you had that beard, Tony?
Oh, only about like half my life. Okay.
I just noticed tonight Tony doesn't have hair, so that's another thing.
I'm also bald and I'm African American. Thought I'd clue you in there.
Mora face. Angry
You mean I'm going to stay this color?
No.
I watched that again the other night with Marikit. That's something that now that it's on Netflix, everyone watch The Jerk. When you have time.
Learned some important life lessons in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
See, Dr. Get a
Also, if you haven't watched it yet, watch White Samurai. Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh man, I marathoned that whole joint.
Yeah, Blood Samurai was
so
actually
good.
pretty good. It helped me from the letdown of Loki.
Oh, you didn't like the
I
ending of
love
Loki?
Loki. I was a big fan of Loki. I thought that was very clever. I liked the way it ended. That was a lot of fun.
He doesn't like anything though.
That's I can see where one would believe that about me.
Because it's true.
I find things to like.
Oh, word.
Sometimes. I find things to like. Stefan, your He-Man looks dope. Yeah, Stefan, yours looks dope.
Like
great
Tila
work on that, man.
I think it was Heman and Tila, right? Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
The armor was really cool too. Like that's a really cool design. Like that's a cool thing about He-Man is like I've seen like lots of different kinds of like chest plates, and they're all really kind of like really cool.
Yeah.
See how that eye's coming along.
My goal here is usually whenever I do like a short, I try and at least do something that's going to be from a rigging standpoint really interesting. So like with Burger Time, it was that walking egg, which was really kind of a crazy thing to try and rig. This I have a big plan because the beholder typically has this one big eye and then a bunch of other eyes, and he's got like a giant tooth-filled mouth. But I'm thinking I'm actually going to have it rigged so that this actual iris here opens up into a big ring of teeth that comes out of the actual eye, which is going to be fun to rig.
Now that I've never seen before on a beholder.
Exactly.
No, we will not have any Loki spoilers. We do our very best to not ruin things for everyone.
Do you? No.
I know I try, but you
don't say.
Shit happens, but I try not to. Like I don't want to, and I'm not going to. Thank you for reminding me. I'm not going to ruin it.
See? Thanks, Phil.
And if you haven't had a chance to like or subscribe to our content, it really helps us, motivates us by supporting and liking and sharing. So please do that. What's the worst that could happen? Pause. Pause.
That's an awesome marketing slogan. It's not, nothing horrible would happen.
Nothing horrible will happen.
Yeah,
what's the worst that can happen?
I got one word for you. Puffy.
Can we go into that without getting demonetized? I don't understand. I don't know.
I think that's all you need to know. Puffy.
No, if you want to coffee. Duplicate.
Excuse me.
So, I don't know what you guys will be doing between now and question for Brad. Let me get this in. See how quickly I respond to stuff. Ram says Question for Brad: did you give up on your comic book 3D relief sculpts? I don't see you display them on your wall.
Well. Let me just show you a little something here. So, there they are, right there.
Wait a second.
You know what, Brad? I don't know if anyone's ever told this to you, but I thought they were bigger.
Yeah,
They're far away. They're on the wall.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a giant either. This is what we call perspective.
A little hard to see those.
Yeah, and I would get up. However, I have a cat on my lap, which is going to be a shock to all of you. But see, cat. So I'm kind of locked into my chair here. I'm still doing the X-Men one, which is going to take several years for me to.
Oh, are you? Have you made progress on that? Can you show anything new on that, or no, not yet?
I recently I did Beasts. So, let me see. Do I have Beast on here?
You posted it.
I did, and as usual, Mike doesn't see it, but.
Wow. Oh man.
It should be a better friend, Mike.
No, it's not. To be clear, that's not what I'm saying. But he's a busy man.
That's what I'm saying.
Posted my whole opening scene for my animation in the messenger chat for Super Friends. Bradley, very supportive. Tony was like, good job. Mike was like, hey, did you guys see this thing on TV? Like, okay.
Wait, it was in the chat?
See, that's exactly.
I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen.
Maybe that is what you're saying, Tony.
Clearly, I'm the first one to appreciate one of you guys' stuff. So obviously, I didn't see it.
Last time you called me Little Rel.
Just remember that next time you post something that you're working on, and we don't respond right away.
Is that Mike's
You're like, what? You guys all die or something?
Tony's like, it's Mr. Lil.
Okay, so who is that? Because I was laughing along, pretending I knew what the hell you were talking about.
Comedian, black comedian. He was in Get Out. He's in a lot of stuff.
I just didn't know the name.
Glasses.
Very forgettable. He had a TV show for like a month.
Damn, Little Rel fans are gonna come for you, man.
I listen. You round all two of them up, and I'll take them.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm sorry, he's not funny. What do you want from me?
He's kind of funny.
He's not funny at all.
Oh, was he the friend in Get Out, like the comic relief?
Oh, yeah, the security guard.
Yeah.
Brad, is that Mike's Hulk in the back?
Oh yeah, I said it. Yeah, so that is Mike's Hulk in the back. Yeah, someone had to. I printed out. Again, usually I print it out in the hopes that my awful paint job will spur Mike to print it out for himself, so that
I did print it.
I know.
Printed it. I started painting it. Yeah.
Therefore, it worked.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Yes. But yeah, see, here's my beast. This was my this is what I finished with.
Oh, that's dope! I haven't seen that.
Thanks, man. See,
I have.
Was that when? Was it? Wait, you posted. You must have posted that when I was off for the month, right?
Yeah, it's very possible. I mean,
I did not look at Messenger while I was off for the month. So sue me for that.
I will. Where do I send a subpoena?
When I take off for the month, I take off hard for the month.
Where do I tell me where I send a subpoena so I can sue you?
Time for y'all.
All right.
Yeah, I still can't. I'm an idiot, but like when I printed out Mike's Hulk, it's a very large version of the Hulk, so it was all in filament instead of resin. And for some reason, I decided to print out everything in filament, including the head, which I could have done easily in resin and had it look better than it did. But I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So Mike's is better. You should see Mike's printout because Mike's looks awesome.
Well, the original that I printed was in filament.
Was it? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe we were just still in Ender mode at that point.
Yeah. We were definitely in Ender mode.
This will be named block out. Let's see. You guys have any questions or anything you want to send over to everyone? Just post it there and I'll get it in. If not, if I go quiet, it's because I'm sculpting.
Have you decided on the method that you're going to be using for the wings? I'm just curious because I want to see how you do it because I would be.
I'm going to remake them in either Maya or Blender. I'm probably going to do Blender because I'm a little better with their array function when I remake it. But I want to remake the wings once I have his body imposed. That way, I only got to deal with it once.
Yeah, Blender has got really like a bunch of great like basically like deformers in that sense, right? To kind of like.
Yeah. I should be able to make light work of it. Demodeler.
So there, I looked at. I think I saw like a little glimpse of some of the new features in 2024. Like some of the is it like you can use insert brushes now with like curve mode on it or something like that? You can kind of like drag out. Was that something that wasn't there before?
They added some like new array stuff, which is pretty dope.
It's like applied to similar. So anything with similar geometry, you can recreate modeling. Well, I guess how do I explain it?
I really want to like mess around with the slicing brushes. So let's.
Yeah, I saw that the knife curve seems like it has like some different functions now. Kind of like I saw like Pavlovich doing some really interesting stuff with it.
Here. Kind of mesh.
So, Mike, are you going to swap out that face entirely for this one?
Yeah, because I was trying to do it in pose, and that's always a bad time when I'm doing faces.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, did you have a chance to have you played Alan Wake yet?
I haven't. You know, I'm still on that project that I took off for the month for. I'm wrapping that up, so I haven't had time to do anything.
Let's see. Angry Monday. Really want that posing thing that they have now. Just too stubborn to get into sub mode.
Yeah, they redid the algorithm for it, so it selects the right part of the geometry now.
Wasn't that part of like was the part of the update, or is that from 2024? I thought like wasn't there some sort of brush like that, like the the posing brush or something like that? Didn't they have one of those now?
So like before, you would have to mask off part of your model so it wouldn't jack the whole thing. Now it kind of intuitively selects that limb or whatever you're trying to anchor or pose. It's pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't seen anything about Green Lantern.
Oh, the Green Lantern. Yeah, I saw that. It's really, again, it's a very straightforward kind of like upright pose, which I think kind of makes sense given kind of the character.
You talking about Daniel Bell's Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, he had it posted on Facebook today and on Insta.
I might have saw this come across Instagram. I dig it though.
Yeah.
Is that the
Anatomy's
bust
great.
one? I think I did see it. It's the one that's a bust.
No, it's a full body.
Oh, full body. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's really, again, it's really cool. And I think sometimes the kind of understated poses are actually like.
There it is, right there.
I have on my screen.
Tony has on his screen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love the bass too. The bass is so cool.
Yeah.
I will never be good at coming up with bases. I think I'm usually so burnt out by that time. It's like, I'll put it on a.
Oh wow! So the lantern part is glowy, like translucent. That's dope.
There was a John Stewart that was that kind of had that same vibe. I think those would be nice companion pieces.
It's beautiful. It's probably huge. Oh, yep.
Quarter
There it
scale.
is.
Yeah, quarter scale, right?
Yeah, it's very vertical.
Damn.
Which is good because the biggest problem with some of this sculpts is that the bases are really wide. And they just take like the Wolverine I have by Rossetti is awesome, but the base is, I guess, it's a very wide sculpt, so like I can't really put it next to a lot of things.
This is 34 inches tall.
Oh wow,
Jeez.
that is very tall.
That's very tall.
It's beautiful. Huh?
Is it a quarter or a third scale?
I don't, hold on. Let's see. Pre-order, probably a quarter scale.
Yeah, I don't think Sideshow does third scales themselves.
Yeah,
but-
I think it's just that tall because of the arm and the base.
Yeah, his arm's extended. That's what that.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous as always.
Yeah. He doesn't do any other kind.
Let me get back to modeling my dog.
Brad, that like I keep like it's like I keep going back and keep looking at that Batman on Sideshow, and the price is going up. The more every time I go back to check, the price is going up.
I saw. Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but it was someone I think on YouTube that does like this kind of stuff, and he had in the background. I think it was the Wolverine on one side and the Batman on the other, and I was like, what could have been if I didn't
like it was $600 and now it's like $800.
Oh really? It's gone up.
Yeah.
I mean it's awesome. It's just again I can't get past the fact that I would be the most exciting part is getting it and then putting it up and then I kind of forget. Like it's a lot of money for a moment.
Hey, what is Geo's brush called again?
The Geo brush.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's literally
yeah.
if you go to brush. Go to brush. It starts with a T, I believe.
Isn't it soft forms?
Yeah, Geo soft forms. Geo soft forms. Capital. Yeah, starts with T. I was watching one of the most recent stream, I think from Ashley Adams, and she was talking about how basically, the brush is just really a damn standard with a very, very cranked up focal shift, which I didn't realize. But that's awesome. I kind of didn't think of it in those terms, but you just turn the focus shift way up instead of way down, so it barely has an impact, which is neat.
No, there's magic. Don't take away from the magic.
Well, I'm sure there's more to it than that, but
now you're gonna say Santa isn't real and ruin it for everybody. Monster.
Santa is real, and he uses the Geo brush.
Thank you.
Like all decent people. That brush really is awesome, by the way. I've been using it recently. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I could have made that.
I was looking at the I guess you call it the video for Pablo's the extra mile thing. This stuff is so good, man. This stuff looks so good.
Form Soft. Right? Is that it?
Yeah, but I mean the name, at least in my little brush palette, it's the _geo_ soft forms.
Oh no, maybe this isn't it.
Yeah, Form Soft is the regular old brush.
Yeah, it's called
very
the
Here it is.
_ geo. So, yep.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. All right. This is the only thing about updating ZBrush is getting all of your brushes back and everything back in there again. It's in the Pablo folder. Oh no.
Back to be in town for the holidays. Are you guys cooking stuff at your house?
I have
You know me,
no
Bradley.
idea what I'm doing.
I have to be on the road, man. You know me. I have to get out there. Most other folks.
So you will be home. Got it.
Just get out there and be amongst the people.
I just need to. Yeah.
All right, remind me when ZBrush disappears from the screen, what is the key command to get it to get back on again?
I have it on my Stream Deck.
Oh wait, maximize. No. Move, right? It's move.
Yeah, I think it is move.
The Stream Deck setup.
There it is. All right. Like the whole resolution and everything changed. Jeez.
Yeah, the other little tiny document size again. Looks like it.
It's off the screen. Oh, come on, bro.
Tease this, bro.
There it is. All right.
I'm so happy things are going well for you tonight.
On that note, everybody save your work.
Everything's going well. So amazing.
It's a banner night.
Got a question. Is there a way to adjust part of a mesh in ZBrush and add it into a substance project, or do I need to create a new low high res? So you can, if your UVs are the same, you can go inside of substance at the top, and there's a edit project settings, and you can re-import your low FBX. And you can also add new items in your scene as well, if I understand your question correctly. Yes. So if you're going to go into ZBrush and do additional sculpting on your high, or if you're going to move your low to a new space, you could just update the project both low and high when you do it, and just rebake. But all your painting and stuff will all be the same because you didn't actually change the UVs.
That's good. That's good to know, because I'm sure that's something that's going to happen all the time.
Just don't go nuts with it. Like, it could be dangerous, but just don't go nuts with it. But what I also do sometimes, it's a really safe way of doing it. If you select all of your paint layers that you painted inside of substance and create a material and save it as a material, you can save that all the things that you painted, and it'll pack it into a material, like, one of the material balls that you have in the material settings, and you can drag and drop that back onto a new item if you need to, if things get like a little funky. Gosh.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Mike's about 3 seconds away from putting us all off the screen and going, okay, good night, good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Thompson. We're going to start over again. We tried that.
Might as well. You guys already did it like 6 times, right?
Yeah, I was going to say we got a few tries at that already tonight.
All good. Just deep breaths.
Serenity now.
This actually touches on my what's good for tonight, but I won't spoil it. It's going to be a good one. Everybody hold their breath.
Deeper.
Oh, the hand looks cool, Brad.
Man, I'm just blocking. I ain't do shit yet.
Take a compliment, homie.
I'm sorry. I
You
need to
won't.
work on that.
Like, oh, that was cool, Bradley. Bradley's like, take your compliments and shove it.
What do you mean? I'm horrible.
But I can't.
I don't take praise very well.
Oh shit, I made the wrong one. This one needs to go up here. Let's see. Did anyone else see the new What If trailer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
It's
Been out
again,
for a while now.
at first when it first came out, I thought it was cool, and then I was like, well, if it's just a bunch of what ifs, do I care? But it actually ended up being really cool. Like,
Mhm.
it seems like it's
I
actually
always
kind
loved that comic as a kid.
Yeah, me too. I've gone back and watched them several times. Actually, I did a Doctor Strange weekend last weekend and watched the Multiverse. Then I watched Far From Home, and then I went back and watched the What Ifs with
I
If with
really
Doctor Strange.
liked Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, like I thought that was really cool, really creepy. It had a really cool little vibe to it, and I really dug it.
Yeah, I like it.
I really enjoyed the Marvels.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
It could not have been made.
Well, I think that applies to anything, but
I think the actress that does Kamala Khan is adorable.
Yes, I think
she's
great.
a scene stealer.
absolute natural. She seems like she's just She's
The movie would have been better if she was like the main focus.
I
I
just
will
got
say-
confused.
Go ahead.
I just got confused during the big fight because they kept cutting between the people so quickly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, okay.
That was actually kind of like an issue, a somewhat issue I had with Across the Spider-Verse too. Like everything was so fast, I couldn't even
Yeah.
appreciate what I was seeing, and it was a bummer because I'm sure it was awesome.
Yeah.
like the Punk Spider-Man. Like I wish I could actually see him, but I couldn't see him because he kept phasing in and out. And I couldn't understand what I was looking at.
Yeah.
It was really cool looking.
Did you call him the Punk Spider-Man?
What's he called?
Spider-Punk.
He's a punk rocker. What's he's like the punk?
Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
Okay, well, I mean, I feel that was pretty close.
Let's see. Hey, Bradley, what do you have in mind for the hand sculpting and the retopple the hand surface, or just Z-Modeler? I am hoping that I could sculpt a lot of it. It never works out this way, but I want to sculpt a lot of it and then try to use ZBrush and get some clean surfaces and see if I don't end up retoppling inside of another package, but that never works out for me. But I can hope that it happens. I always end up going and retoppling my services. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try some of the new slicing stuff to see if I can. I'm gonna build this mesh out, and then I'm gonna start masking and pulling stuff out through extraction and zero meshing, and see how far I get with it.
Right, so my keyboard stopped working.
That's the plan. We'll see. But it never works out. That never works out for me.
Your keyboard's not working now? Jeez.
The space bar doesn't work anymore.
As I said, Thanksgiving, the horror flick coming out. There's a Thanksgiving horror flick coming out? The director
Yeah,
said
it's called Thanksgiving.
It's called Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's. I'm thinking. Oh, he's thinking. Oh, Thanksgiving. No, it's a horror. Okay.
Only the space bar that doesn't work. What's going on? That's weird.
Mike, you're having like a time, bro.
He's having a night.
Well, listen, in my defense, everything was working fine before I pressed play on the show.
It's the
Is it
shows?
possible that we haven't had a Thanksgiving themed horror film until now? Like, has there been? one?
I can't think of one Thanksgiving horror film.
Why would you want a horror film on Thanksgiving?
We got plenty of Christmas.
Can't we just
Yeah,
reflect
I
on the
think
Indians?
after
That's
Halloween
horrible.
came out, I think they started kind of like go back. You know, they started to do with Silent Night, Deadly Night, and they went with Christmas, and then Valentine. Then there's like a Valentine's Day one, I believe. So you have to think eventually Arbor Day is next, but you know.
Can't forget about Arbor Day.
Why is Mariah Carey everywhere right now?
I mean, it's her time.
That damn song is like, I can't escape it. It's playing everywhere, and I try to escape it, and I can't.
Mariah Carey?
Wait, what song are you talking about?
Her Christmas song is everywhere, and it's not even Christmas yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little early for that.
It's
It
been
doesn't
playing
matter.
everywhere.
It doesn't matter. You can't
There's
escape
been
it.
Christmas shows on TV since like July, I think.
My mom is a Christmas fiend, and she's all about Hallmark Christmas movies right now. Still getting away from it.
Yeah, even Hallmark. I was reading. Even Hallmark started earlier with their Christmas stuff than usual. Like, are you guys like, Christmas should start like after things, like immediately after Thanksgiving, a couple.
That's
weeks
how I
into?
feel, but you can't get around it.
So, what's your theory on it? It should like people should start like decorating and stuff when.
I think
After-
people should wait till after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, after Black Friday.
I'm gonna be honest. There have been times our Christmas tree was still up in like March, so you know, we're like, well, there's still lights. It's still a light source, so we just thought of it as a lamp.
In the chat, let me know when you think Christmas decorations and movies and theme stuff should be happening. Let's see here. Stefan said Mariah is everywhere because the seal has been broken. That's funny.
I'm curious about that. Like, is she known to the younger folk? Because I mean, she's
Oh yeah,
been around for a while.
Mariah Carey is our Patti LaBelle.
That's fair.
How dare you? How
Well, it
dare you?
is. It's true. To most people,
Whitney Houston is our Patti LaBelle.
I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking like for like millennials. I'm thinking Mariah Carey.
Nah,
would definitely be-
I think for them, Whitney Houston and Patti LaBelle are kind of like on the same generation.
Yeah,
Even though obviously,
they're not, but I can see why they would think they're the same generation though.
I mean, they're both considered like '80s artists, right?
Yeah.
We're just really, really old, guys.
Think for
Yeah,
yourself.
you are. Yeah, you are.
Just let that sink in.
Yeah, you are. You are old, man. You need to work on that.
I'm only 2 years older than you, homie.
Shh. Work on it. Work on it.
It's a coming. It's
On
coming
my
for
little
you.
countdown board, at work. I now turned over the last number. I have 850 more work days before retirement.
Sounds like a big number. I won't even count. I won't even dignify it with a number.
That's not that bad. 850 is not bad.
Sounds like a big number. Imagine that was car payments. 800 car payments left.
You're gonna have that, dude.
I know.
You get ready, Toad. That car you're getting.
Big old truck. Mm-hmm.
My car is almost literally just a matchbox with ambition.
To be fair, you guys know I wanted this truck for a long time.
Oh, I know. Even you look at that truck the way I looked at that Batman statue. Like every couple of weeks, so like just take a look at it and just like one day.
You will be mine.
Except you're gonna actually pull a trigger, and I was too much of a whip to do it.
YOLO.
Facts, Tony. Let him know. Tony.
I think I'm gonna have to wait.
Cool. Happy at work, Jamie.
What'd you say, Tony?
I'm gonna have to wait. I think if they can't make me a deal, I'm gonna have to wait maybe 6 to 8 months. So there's that.
Well, then you can put some away. Maybe you get like a better down payment to kind of knock down.
Oh yeah, we got that sorted out. I'm hoping that there's nothing selling at lot, so I'm hoping that the auto industry crashes and they just give it to me for free.
Wow.
Yikes.
Sorry for all you guys that work at the auto industry and live
man.
But I mean, if I can get a deal,
the auto industry crashes.
That's all that really matters, right? Right? Was that too much? Sorry, guys.
This episode of Stylusleague is brought to you by the UAW.
Yeah, I was going to say. They just signed the deal.
I'm screwed this weekend. Tomorrow.
We're gonna make it hard for us to invite you back, Tony. Like he's like auto industry unemployment. That's what we need.
It'd be great to have Tony go to buy his car and have the guy on the lot be like, "So I heard you
you like to talk some shit."
Yeah, I heard you like to talk some stuff about the auto industry. Sorry, we're still working.
It was all jokes, guys. I'm a proud union member myself.
I am thinking I need to work smart. I'm going to do one finger really well and then rinse and repeat.
Isn't that how you should always do it? What are you doing?
Let's be a little smarter about this.
This comes from a guy who retopos stuff that's going to be.
Hey, don't you? There's all types of Tony besmirching tonight. It's okay.
Dude wearing shoes and you retopoing toenails, Tony. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, everybody has toenails. There you go. But you're right.
Do one really well and
I make a full rig just so I can pose the character like looking to his right. So all right.
I didn't want to say anything, but
we all have our things.
Question for Tony. Let's see. Are you going to give your Anubis a Snoop Dogg appeal in the face?
You're thinking
here, I'll show you the exact attitude I'm going for. See this picture of Leonardo DiCaprio just kind of posted up?
I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's a good direction.
But I'm gonna make the throne. Have you guys ever seen that show, American Gods?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
So on there they have the Anubis, and he's not like a bad guy, but like he has this thing where in one of the earlier episodes he's weighing their souls on the scale against the feather. So I want to make like a throne with that kind of theme and motif in it, and he's just kind of there, just chilling. Dapper. So I have these like really stylish shoes. I modeled these shoes, so I'm gonna give it that umbra, and I'm gonna do like a purple into black kind of color scheme. Oh,
He's gonna look fabulous to me.
it's gonna look fabulous, fabulous. But that's it. So not something like Snoop Dogg. Speaking of Snoop Dogg, have you guys seen that he's given up the flowery powery there?
No way. I don't believe that. Are you serious?
Oh,
You're joking.
yes, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
He's
On a side
giving up.
on a
Go ahead.
side note, Snoop Lion is going to smoke twice as much weed, so it'll even out.
No, but he said, after consulting his family and friends, he's off the marijuana.
Is it like
Does he-
smoking
Doesn't
element of
want
it,
to
or is
give
it-
into stereotypes? I just don't understand. That's been his whole thing.
I don't know. He says respect my privacy. I think it's legit.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody has their reasons for everything they do. So,
Yeah. He should do whatever makes him happy.
that's what I said. Kuna Matata, man. You realize. Now, is it weird that that's been his thing
He
since
said,
I was a child?
Ernie said, I wonder if Snoop is sick. He's quit smoking, but recently donated a ton of money to a woman's Kickstarter.
I mean, I hope not, but you never know.
Anthony
Never
said, I
knows.
heard Snoop and his son started Death Row Games.
Might be a thing.
So where'd you get the idea for that, Tone?
I came across this really good, and I just needed something to sculpt in front of the kids. And then I said, "Oh, that could be a cool Anubis," so I just went with it.
Did anyone else just miss half of what Tony said?
Yeah,
Or was it just-
you went out,
You
Tony.
cut out a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
How about? Can you hear me
No, I
now?
just want to make. I didn't know if it was me or if it was something was going on.
Am I good now?
you
I'm
started,
sorry.
You started doing a dog,
Yeah.
or is that what you said?
Yeah, I saw this illustration, and then because I needed something to sculpt in front of the kids,
Oh, gotcha.
so I said I'm gonna turn him into an Anubis. So I just started looking up references and found this really cool sculpt. I loved it. So I just went with it. You know me, I just be doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of doing stuff for the kids, I was on a tear doing.
Yeah.
Doing.
Oh yeah,
Character.
you were doing like a character a day.
I was doing a character a day, like last week, full body character in like a series of a few videos. Like
I don't know if you
2
want to
hours
show
worth
that.
of
That would be
videos.
awesome if you show that.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying they're good. To be clear, these were videos
thought
that
they
were
were
done
good.
with the idea of being fast. But yeah, see, so I did a where is it? Oh, it's over here. So I did my 2-hour Goku. There he goes, my 2-hour Goku guy. I did a 2-hour Wolverine. Looks like the picture keeps flying off to the other screen. Why is it doing that? I don't understand what's going on with that. But here you go. 2-hour Wolverine. All started from the same character. We did. What else did I do? Oh, that Gandalf. That Gandalf was way hard. Was not easy, but that one was. Here's my 2-hour Gandalf.
That's dope.
And the 2-hour coffee girl, which I forget who actually did this. It looks like it looks like a Dylan Eckman may have designed it or something like that, or maybe it was done in Dylan Eckman's class. I don't know, something like that.
That sounds like something he did.
Girl.
Yeah, that's Dylan Eckman.
So, series of videos for all that stuff. In case anyone's looking to do a 2-hour coffee girl, I got you.
No, you're just gonna make him watch them.
Easy.
That's up to them. I've done my part.
What's cool is like if I had teachers that like did that type of work when I was like really getting interested in 3D, I probably would have been somebody.
You say that, but I think you're underestimating the apathy of teenagers.
You are, yeah. But I gave them options because I didn't want them to all have to do the same thing. I wanted to kind of give them some choices. So I put a bunch of choices up there, and the top vote getters, I told them I'd do as many of them as I could so they could have the options. So yeah, that's what over my vacation I made 120 videos. That's a lot of videos.
Look at you dedicated teacher.
I know.
So when you go on vacation while at work?
Well, yes, what that does mean is at work, while they're sculpting, I'm animating my shorts. So it's all good. It all works out. But,
why are you blowing up the spot?
I'm leading by example. See, that's what I'm doing. They see me animate and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" They don't. They look up from their phones, but they might if they were to look up from their phones. Hey, what are you doing? And it's tricky. I had to do that without recourse to like 3D modeler and stuff for the most part because they don't know that yet. That was the tricky part.
Well, so a lot of it was just sculpting, no C modeler or none of that.
I might have used ZBrush a tiny bit for the most part. Like what I usually use ZBrush for that kind of stuff is if I'm making clothing, I just kind of have to like extrude it to give it some thickness. But they know the dynamic subdivision thickness, so that's what I focused on. I always forget about that.
Some guys at the university don't understand the concept of subdivision levels, no matter how many times I try to explain it. I mean, they eventually get it, but it's like, I don't know why it's such a hard concept.
Which is kind of like, I guess it's a gift and a curse, like learning about like Sculptris Pro and Dynamesh early on, especially when you're trying to like.
I remember when I was when Dynamesh first came out, I was a little confused as to what it was. It's because at the time I didn't know Pavlovich. You know, if Pavlovich was around,
like I do understand that Dynamesh and ZBrush to them is very confusing.
Yeah,
I try to explain it like shrink wrapping the models, but.
The tough thing is, I don't know if you have this problem, Tony, but like the tough thing is they all want to subdivide way early, like because it looks blocky, so they want it to look smoother, and then they wonder why it's hard to sculpt and shape things. You know what I mean? Like the biggest mistake people make, I think, when they first start out, at least from what I've seen, is they subdivide too soon because they want it to look clean. But it actually, somewhat ironically, looks worse. Looks messier. When you try and sculpt on a high-res mesh, you know.
So many times I'll go around and check their work, and like I'll look at the number and they'll have something subdivided to like 80 million polys and have like a sphere, and I'm like,
yeah, I was gonna say it'll be like a cylinder. It's like, dude, like it looks the same at 80 polys as it does at 8 million. So it doesn't really need to be subdivided that much.
Why is my computer running so slow?
See?
We needed Brads early in our lives.
Well, I only have 850 more days of that, so act now.
Google it if you don't know. Let's see, renders FX. I think it's hard to sort of break it down on when you use a Dynamesh C-remount. Yeah, like there's so many things.
So many. I think so much of it is easier if you've used you've modeled before. If you just know the general idea of what edges and points actually do and why you need them and why you don't.
Yeah.
You know, I was lucky enough, I guess, probably to start, before ZBrush even existed. So I was box modeling. So everything kind of, I understand why you want to have it. Yeah, like I'm used to things being really blocky at first because that's the way it always was. That's the only way you could get anything done.
We're trying to explain what the appropriate poly count should be, and it's like it's not like an actual number. It's just it is what it needs to be.
Yeah,
I think it's the hardest question I get asked that I don't like. When and renders said it right. Like when do you use this? When you use this subdivisions versus Dynamesh and sculptures. Like when there's a I don't know. It is hard to answer.
And I think a lot of it too, again, it might just be what works for you. Because I got when I watch other people sculpt, sometimes they'll sculpt at a high resolution, and I never would, and it looks awesome. So sometimes I think you just find the workflow that seems to kind of conform to the way you work better.
I think people who do that, they probably have some experience with traditional sculpting, where they have a really good handle of doing everything high. But I can't.
When I watch Shane sculpt, I don't know if his stuff is high res or not, but it always looks like it's really high res. Like when he's sculpting with the kind of the stylized stuff, the cartoony stuff.
Yeah,
it always looks like it's crazy smooth. While he's working on it, and I don't know if it's just really subdivided or if he just has it to dynamic sub D. But it always looks. I don't know how he does it. It's like magic, because if I tried that, it would be so bumpy and awful that it would just be a disaster.
I do think it pays to just not care, because there's something you can always fix later. But it's hard to get into that habit, I think.
That's what I see when I see Grassetti work. He seems like he's very casual about I'll just mask and extract this, and it doesn't really matter how great it looks. And at the end, it looks amazing, but it's very like you said, very casually just thrown in there.
Mike, we have a question. Did you watch the recent Rick and Morty?
Yes, I did. It was epic. It made up for the week before for me.
I liked the week before, but I'm weird.
I know you did. I didn't like it. So something about it. I don't want to spoil what it was, but watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about. But last week was epic.
Mm-hmm.
Or this week, I guess.
But the thing is, this is just the beginning of the season. So where are they going to go now?
Well, they got stuff to do. There's things and adventures.
Let's see.
Rick and Morty, 100 years.
100 years. Forever and ever.
For wishing us a great stream. Thank you for joining us. I think this is the first time I've seen you join us. Please subscribe. Stefan said, "Yeah, traditional sculptors love high poly counts." Can confirm. Yep. It's like sculpting clay is supposed to be lumpy until you iron it out. Pour water on it.
I mean, that's true.
Render says a good excuse for the kids is to have the students block out their sculpts as far as they can without changing the mesh topple.
Oh yeah,
it's a good idea. Then they'll get bored and ask for the cool stuff.
No, it is funny though when I first show them, instead of going to geometry and subdividing, you just hit Control D, and then they go, they hit it 5 times. No, now your computer's going to explode because you just added, an astronomical number of points to it.
They find a way to find new ways to break stuff all the time.
Ernie says, I think
he's
dynamics a lot.
Yeah, he probably used. I'm guessing Shane does use dynamic subdivision a lot to make it look smoother. It just always looks so.
Frederick says that he uses Sculptures Pro a lot as well.
I cannot bring myself to use that. I can't because I just know that I'm destroying the mesh.
I fought it, but Mike made me a believer. What I do now when I do use it, I duplicate my mesh where I have the better topology, and then I project.
You just project,
and it helps, and it helps keep my sanity when using it. But I do use it.
I have to work up the nerve. You know what? Do you remember? I don't know if you ever used it, but like there's the thick skin thing in ZBrush.
I've never used thick skin.
I know, neither have I. And when I remember seeing Pavlovich use, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome, this is amazing. And I forgot that it even existed. And I saw the other thing. Oh yeah, that thing that I thought was good. I used constantly.
Same thing.
I've been using it a lot lately.
Okay.
Have you really?
Mm-hmm.
How's that? Like, how are you? Like
Yeah,
at what part? Like, give me details. Like,
I can't talk about it.
you could
Just
say
trust me. Just
no
trust me.
workflow.
I've just been using it. Can't talk about it.
I understand. I'll leave it alone.
Keep talking.
Is it kind of like the layer brush, right? Where it kind of like has a certain limit to how much it can build up? Is that
No, not really. Not
No,
really.
yeah.
Are you? We didn't do what's good, you guys.
Oh,
I just realized.
Sorry.
at that time.
You guys want to do it, or you want to skip it this week? What you trying to do?
No, I have a little something just I want to kind of make sure I put out there.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I got two things. One, one of my favorite top 5 MCs, Andre 3000 of Outkast, put out a new album today.
An album or a song?
An album.
Really?
And
the last time I saw him,
but
no, I was gonna say last time I saw him, he's playing like a didgeridoo on the street.
So this album.
Say that word again.
The didgeridoo. Didgeridoo? Is that what that thing is? That Australian wow. That thing? He's playing out on the street.
Okay. So it's not really a hip hop album. It's just all flutes. All instrumental rap.
There you go.
That's
Told you.
not over.
So here's why this is my what's good. I've seen so many hip hop artists come and go and pass away from violence or drugs or crime or what have you. And this dude is just doing whatever he wants, free and at peace. And I love it. So I was just vibing to the whole album all morning in my classes. And it's great. It might not be for everybody. I thought it was awesome.
Are there words to this album?
No.
Why do you sound so aggressive about how much you like it? It's making me a little nervous.
Because it's a controversial thing because all the hip hop fans that want another Andre 3000 rap album are like, why doesn't he do it?
What he's famous for? Yes.
No.
Those things.
I think artists should be allowed to change and grow and express themselves how they want to. And I think it's a refreshing change because I think the state of hip hop is toxic right now. And this is just like refreshing to me. And that might be corny, but that's how I feel.
Did he release it as Andre 3000?
Yeah. The first song is called I Really Tried to Make a Rap Album, but this is what I was moved to do now. That's the name of the first track on the album.
A long title.
That is a long name.
All of the time. It's a very much hippie dippy album, like meditating flute. It's flutes. It's literally Andre 3000's in nature playing flutes for an hour. That's all it is. But it's dope. I like it. You don't have to, but that's okay.
Okay, take it easy.
We ain't gotta fight. We ain't gotta fight.
We do gotta fight. I'm very passionate about this stuff.
I'm just questioning.
You're making me nervous with how much you like it. Calm down.
I'm just
asking. I'm not calm down. But anyway, that's my what's good. I thought it was something positive. I dig it. Andre 3000 is, like I said, one of my favorite rappers of all time, doing something different. I thought it's dope. My other thing is, I'm hopefully either ordering.
You just get one. I don't want you.
Okay, forget you guys. Don't puke. I'm going home.
You can have two, but he has to. You can have two, but you got to change your attitude about what's good.
Why can't I be positive about something?
Your positivity is making me scared. You got to calm down.
This is why I sleep. This is why I sleep on Friday nights, guys. So I'm just gonna give the one tonight. Never mind.
No. Do the other one. Do the other one. Just maybe don't like it as hard. That's all. Go ahead.
Do the other one. Just know we're your friends.
There's no wrong answer.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, mostly.
And hopefully this week I should get a new car. That's my thing. So somebody else knows.
Awesome.
Oh, you're getting it this week? I didn't know that.
This weekend, yeah, hopefully.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to get until like 7 months from now.
Yeah, me too.
If I have to order it, it's going to take a month, but hopefully I can get a deal this weekend.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like definitely in months in the future. Okay, cool.
Nice. Congrats, man.
Yeah, Gus, aggressive positivism. Positive.
Yeah. Horrifying positivity.
I'm sorry. All this started because we challenged the idea of Andre playing flutes.
Oh, I saw a YouTube documentary on him, like whatever happened to Andre 3000, and he was like on the street playing like street music and talking about what happened with him and everything. It's like, okay.
No, he's like I'm 48 years old. I don't have anything to really rap about that's relevant to like the people who listen to hip hop, so I'm just playing my flutes. I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's amazing.
Thanks, Heman. I knew you had it in me.
It's amazing.
Somebody else go.
I am so sorry. This went left. This is supposed to.
I don't feel comfortable doing my what's good now.
It's not a safe space.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to do it now.
I don't want to do it.
I was all excited about mine.
I don't want to do it.
Brad, you want to do it?
Brad,
yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Brad.
so
You want to do it?
Yeah. So last week, when I was working on my little character, one of the characters for my short here, I had mentioned that I have a bunch of characters I got to make. I have to make orcs and goblins and other things, and they all have to have like weapons and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, anyone who wants to make some weapons, I'd appreciate that. And big shout out to Jamie for giving me basically like a whole scene full of like 15 or something like that, different types of swords and hatchets.
Awesome.
and not hatchets, but like double blade things and all kinds of stuff with names I don't know what they mean, but they look like these kinds of swords and stuff like that. Because like Kirchin. That's the name of the weapons. Apparently I don't know very much about weapons. I know knife and I know mace, and that's pretty much all I know. But he did a whole bunch of really cool weapons, and I got them all, and I'm going to be using them with my characters. And I just want to basically throw a shout out and thanks Amy so much for hooking me up with these things, because I don't know how to do some of these different types of blades. I don't even know what they are, but it's awesome to see them, and it's great to kind of have a little community here. It's the crowdsourced orc in this sense. So,
nice.
Again, thanks, Amy, for helping me out, man. It's going to come in handy. I already got some of the other ones working for my goblins, and I'm going to be tricking them out. So, big shout out to Jamie for helping me up with these weapons.
Oh, good stuff.
That's
Thanks,
awesome,
Jamie. Mike, what's good?
My what's good is it's very funny. I've come full circle. So I started off as an Apple guy. I was always into Apple products. And then I realized that I enjoyed building PCs. So I've been PC guy for the longest time, and finally got myself an iPad Pro and did a lot of like full illustrations. I did that. I did a big part of that Tyrone piece on there, and that was on the iPad Pro. And I was like, oh man, this is dope. So my wife needed a new phone. I wanted to bring her over to my service, and so I decided to switch to Apple. And I picked up one of these. I got a new iPad, iPhone.
iPad.
Yeah. This is the Pro Max 15 iPad.
Oh, cool.
The iPad Pro Max phone PC thing. You know the one.
You got that one.
That one.
Oh.
Yeah. So no, I got it. I'm excited because my kids have had them forever, and so now I can send videos back and forth to them, and they don't look crappy in the resolution. So that's what's good for me. Oh, also I got another Clio. Boom! That was what I was gonna do. That's how you do it, son. I got another Clio. What you know about it? That's what the
What
real
did you get a
deal.
Clio for? I would love to see the art that got that you
All right,
want a Clio for.
Yeah,
can do
yeah,
that.
That would be amazing.
All right, I'll do that right quick. All right, y'all twist my arm. Okay, here it is. Here it is.
Is this number 3 or 2?
This is number 3, my friend.
Yep.
Boom. So I got one for this piece.
Nice.
Yep. Shout out to Grandson. That's the company. Tanya at Grandson. She, I used to work with her over at Gravelis. Still friends with Gravelis. Still do work with them. But Tanya started her own deal and hit me up, asked me to do this piece, and we got a Clio for it. So
Got a Clio.
Yeah.
We're home with the Grammy.
You know, happy about that.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, bro.
And I know you put like you really worked hard on that too. So
I put some time into it.
Yeah, you did.
My what's good is that I sold my ROG Ally today. Awesome.
I remember when the what's good was that you got the ROG Ally.
It lasted. It
wasn't that long ago, was it?
It wasn't that long ago.
How old's my son? My son is my newborn is 4 months. It lasted 4 months.
See,
lasted 4 months.
I told Bradley, I was like, "Yo, hit me up in a couple weeks when you want to sell that." He's like, "I ain't doing that. I'm not gonna sell it." I was like, "Okay, all right."
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You beat me though, because I thought it was gonna be a long time ago.
You know what? It kept collecting dust, and what I was doing, I was picking it up. I kept moving it from one shelf to another shelf to another shelf.
Nice.
I'm like, it needs to go somewhere. So I just sold it.
Nice.
And I'm so happy that it's out of my house.
You had fun with it though. Right?
I did, but I'm not like whenever I want to play a PC game, I just sit at the PC.
That's what I've noticed is that I didn't want to update Proton all the time on my Steam Deck. I do enjoy playing the Steam Deck, but yeah, if I really want to play some,
if I really want to play, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it on the PC.
So that's why what's good is gone, and I'm happy about it.
Wow.
And I'm happy about it. And I'll make better choices in the future on my future purchases.
ROG is the other sponsor for our show tonight is ROG.
Yeah, I'm gonna make better choices next time. I promise.
Everybody mark that down.
Don't mark it. Okay, let's see. The ROG story went full circle. Yep. It did. Let's do this. Brad, is that is it a single model or that is part? Or do you have it in parts?
Yeah, no, yeah. So this is a beholder. Well, it's going to be a beholder, which is not.
What is a beholder? I know you said that. I don't know what it is. So
a beholder looks like this typically. It's let's zoom in here. So it's got, and like I said, it's got a big eye in the middle, and it's got this giant mouth, and then it's got these little tentacles going on here. So I'm not doing exactly that. I'm gonna, like I said, like every time I do a short, I try and do something that's going to kind of be a neat little challenge to do. So I'm going to try and kind of create a different version of this. He is going to have tentacles with eyes on it. That's what these little holes are going to be, is where the tentacles are going to kind of go into. But this eye is actually going to kind of basically open up, and a mouth is going to come out of it. That's kind of the idea for this. So I put this into a bunch of different parts. I have this, which is just the actual outer shell, and then the eye in there, and then we have the little, what are those things called? The little pink things in the corner of your eye. I can't remember what they're called. They're called something.
Sclera.
Sclera is the white of the eye, I think. It's a weird name.
We go through this every time. Are you sure?
No,
I
no,
feel
not
like
even a
I
little
should
bit.
know this, but I don't.
I want to say I'm mispronouncing it, but I feel like I'm right.
I want to think it begins with a P or something like that. I'm gonna find out because I gotta find out.
Carnicle?
Oh, caruncle. Yeah, caruncle. That's what the little pink thing is.
Yeah.
I told you I was pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's what he meant when he said sclera. He just
Yeah, I told you I was just pronouncing it wrong. That's all that was.
I don't know why I thought it began with a P. It's a little awful now.
Bradley, I hate you for making me do this face tonight, man. Like, I am not in a face mood, bro.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, see?
You are a grown-up, and you can always
You
say
told
no.
me, Mike, you have to do a face tonight. You said that. You said, Mike, I promise people a face. You got to do the face tonight.
You are grown up. At any point in time, you can just say, you know what? As a grown up, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, listen.
Don't blame me because you're not happy right now.
I don't like that you tell me what to do before the show.
This doesn't feel like a safe space anymore.
It's safe. It's safe, damn it. It's safe. We good. We good. We good.
Welcome to couple therapy on Friday night.
The people demand a face. Thank you.
Whatever.
Just because I'm tied into what your audience wants to see from you, all right? As your publicist, you need to get on board.
Listen, as my publicist, you need to pay for that Clio so I can have it.
I was gonna say, yeah. Unfortunately, you have to shell out for that thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys behind the curtain, just so you know. With Clios and Grammys and Oscars, they only have so many that they give you for free, and then everybody else has to pay for one. I don't know why the guy who does the thing has to pay for one, but I have to pay for one. So there's that, and it ain't cheap, bro.
I remember we were concerned. We're like,
what?
Is this a scam?
Wait a second.
Even get this?
Everyone...
Are you saying like the company that hired you, they give out multiple ones for that one award, but you have to?
No. The company only gets like two.
Mm-hmm.
They get two. So the company gets one, and obviously, you know, whoever else is the big deal at the company gets one. And then everybody else who was a part of it, if they want one, they can purchase it from the Clio store.
Wow.
And
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Call me
so
now.
And yeah, like you said, it is not cheap. I remember that.
It is not. Let's put it this way: I could buy a PlayStation 5 and some controllers for the cost of this thing.
So I was wondering that at the Grammys, when everybody goes up on stage to accept the award,
it's like, leave your trophy right there.
So I'm wondering if the Grammys are different because the record industry spends, like, the artist has to pay all that money back, but I wonder if they bake that cost in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know.
I feel like they bake everything else in, so why not?
I think if you're giving out like Louis Vuitton bags and stuff as gift bags, I don't need to buy a trophy.
Yeah. I don't know that those days still happen, man. I'm not even sure. Like those swag bag big baller days. I don't know if that stuff is still going on.
It's just like the budget store. If you didn't win it, I'm not touching that.
What happened?
I'm not touching it. Just not touching it. Not touching it. Right. I need. I'm happy you guys joined in today. Thank you for joining in. You could have said you were going to take a nap like some people, but you actually came in.
I feel like I never get to hang out. Like we're never on the same schedule. Like I don't know.
No.
Sometimes when we're
lately it's been a little weird.
You gotta take the chance, the opportunity when you can. You're all working men now, doing stuff.
Lord loves a working man.
Lord loves a working man. Yeah, I'm just waiting.
See a doctor and get rid of it.
And you know what? I make it a priority whenever I'm around you guys. I at least look you in the face, and I say hi, and I make sure that all your features are still the same as I remember them.
So you're saying if someone, for example, had a beard?
Yeah,
For like years.
I
remember Tony being clean shaven. That's all I know.
Weird.
I mean, I think that you were at one point, but
I mean, I think one time I did a reset
2 summers ago.
It's been a number of years, but
Look, every once in a while I'll reset, but my beard grows back in like a week.
That's true. You do reset once. You do reset.
Not very long that it lasts. Tonight was enjoyable, even though I got attacked for being aggressively positive. It's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's okay.
Brad,
what was that all about, man? That was scary.
In the skin too.
I was defensive about Andre 3000.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Crazy.
You got drowned out by Tony's relentless optimism, but
Relentless optimism.
Is that what that was?
I'm allowed to be
Horrifying,
passionate
more like
about
it.
some things.
If that's what passion looks like, I want you to be a little less passionate.
No, thank you.
If that's what it looks like, if this, I was just like, something that doesn't happen all the time. Sure, why not?
Only hope is not that
I
happy.
get it. I think Tony was being preemptively defensive about the people who have probably been complaining. I get it. You get.
Yeah.
That's why you're my boy, Brad.
Because him and Andre have spent years together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers.
He was
It's like you and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, but if Lil Wayne comes out and he's not rapping, I want him to be underneath a new name. All right, you're not the Lil Wayne that I know.
That's why you're not a real fan.
Hashtag not my Lil
I'm
Wayne.
okay with that. I'm okay if that's how I want to label that. Yeah. I'm a fan of the product that he has given me. If you give me something different, I'm gonna make a different choice. That's all. It's okay.
Talking about my little.
When you say flute, I keep thinking about the Dave Chappelle skit when he just playing the flute.
You're not far off. You're not far off.
He's just sitting there playing that flute.
Yeah.
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 Let's see. Medium size Wayne. All right, can I group these in a way? This split hooded. Quick save. How's that face coming along, Mike?
Yeah, good.
Great. I want everyone to know that sometimes when you're doing something, you may not be enjoying it, but it's the process. Trust the process. Right?
Yeah, just work through.
The thing about it, only because I have PTSD because I just went through this, is that I know that this face will come together. It ain't coming together tonight. So if you guys are okay with that, then I'm okay with it.
Of course, everyone's okay with
It
that.
it will look dope at some point. It just ain't gonna be tonight.
Mike, I'm not okay with that at all.
Well, I still
Get
am
it
not
together.
okay with your what's good. So where are you?
Get it together. Immediately.
Now, if it helps, this is I want to show you. So these are my videos for the Wolverine that I made, right? So it starts yeah, ended up looking, you know, kind of like this, but I want to show you, you know, how it started. This is the start.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
See? There it is. Starts out. Looks like a kid wearing a costume.
I think it's important that everybody realize that nothing starts out great.
It's gonna look. It can look kind of iffy for a long time, for a very long time.
Yeah.
An extraordinarily long time.
The Valley of Suck is for real.
And it's funny because when you're like doing it like a video like that, like you kind of can't let on that part of you is like, this could be
But
absolutely
you're
terrible.
screaming on the inside.
This might
not
be
work.
absolute embarrassment.
This is gonna be the final piece of my career, you guys, and you're here for it. It's like seeing the Big Bang. Whatever happened to Mike? You did that face. Bradley made him do that face. Remember when he made him do that face on the Styles League? He said he didn't want to do it.
Bradley don't make Mike do a damn thing that Mike really
It was
doesn't want to do.
It was in the meeting. It was in the meeting where he said, "Hey, Mike, I promised everybody a face."
I made you. But I made you though.
Remember that time on Wednesday when you said I made promises and you need to fulfill those promises, Mike. Remember when you said that?
I made you.
Yeah.
Oh, like where this is going. I can assure you, everyone, you can't make Mike do nothing. Mike,
don't believe him. Don't believe him.
You cannot. Not even close.
Mike, I think you're gonna have to eat that one.
Yeah, I think he's probably right about that one. Like,
you can't even like, hey Mike, I really do think this is for your best interest, and this is, you know what, this is all love. He's like, nah, that's not me right now. I'm like, all right.
Like, F that dog. I ain't doing that.
I'm like, that's not.
Did we talk about how Pedro Pascal is the new Reed Richards?
I don't like that. Actually,
I don't like that either.
that.
I'm very bummed about that. And I like him, but you know what? You can't be everything, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm mixed about it. I'm not against it, but like he's everything.
Can't be everything.
Definitely against it.
I think he should have been the 838. What was the one in Doctor Strange? What world was that?
I'm standing right here. You know, I mean,
Hey.
don't be talking about me.
Hey,
You could have done it too. You definitely could have done it.
Why couldn't you settle for season 2 of The Last of Us and The Mandalorian 12? You didn't have to do this.
You know what happened? You know what probably is going to happen in season 2 of The Last of Us. I need, you know.
Oh, yeah, good point. He had some free time.
You forgot, huh?
I didn't
forgot.
play part 2, so I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. But
Well, listen, Ellie steps up. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, she does.
I'm waiting for it to come on PC so I can play it, or at least a PS5 definitive edition.
Yeah, they should have had him be the.
But really, Joel's not the head guy in 2.
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you, Bradley? What were you saying?
I'm sorry. You're sorry. Forgive me.
No, go ahead.
No, forgive me. Forgive me. Don't punish me. Forgive me.
You should have had him be the guy that gets spaghettified and have Krasinski be the real Doc Strange. That's all I'm saying.
And that's the guy that played him in The multiverse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I liked him. He was a good choice.
I mean, he was the fan pick, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the fans get it right.
But the other casts too, I'm not super excited about those. I don't know. I don't usually think that Feige can lose, but
I don't know if Feige been catching L's
these
lately,
casts.
man.
Yeah.
I'm not like pumped about the Pasquale thing, but I think he'll do a good job. He's a good actor.
Yeah. I think he'll do a great job, and I'm sure. Whenever I hear about cast, I'm always like, I mean, God, I didn't think Heath Ledger could be Joker either. So
Surprise!
I remember for a fact feeling the same exact way about him in Last of Us, and damn if he wasn't Joel for real. So
yeah,
I'm probably wrong, but you don't have to be greedy. That's all.
But I get what you.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say it's kind of like oversaturation, right? Like it's just too.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Bradley?
No, but I'm pretty sure he probably was like, "How much they paying? I can do that."
You're right.
He's like, I can
You
do
know
that.
what though? Considering who it was going to be, that would have been way worse.
Okay.
Y'all remember who it was going to be?
No.
I remember the rumors. Yeah,
It was going to be Adam Driver.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
would have been that. You're right. Yeah, that would've been
Kylo Ren would have been Reed Richards, and I was like, "No, what are you doing? No, don't do that." Doctor Doom, maybe, but not Reed Richards. Don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like Reed Richards has to have that serious and that like dad side to him.
Yeah, but he can't be boring, and it's easy. I think it'd be easy for that to fall into boring category. So that's why I think Pedro is a good idea because he's not a boring guy.
You know who wasn't a boring guy? The guy in the Fox movies. He wasn't boring. He wasn't good either. But he wasn't that boring.
They just announced the remaster of Last of Us 2.
Oh, probably, yeah.
I hope so. I'll look that in. Let's
Oh,
see.
did you finish Spider-Man? What'd you think about that?
I'm still playing. I like every time I've been putting in some little extra time.
Okay.
With it, but I'm not finished with it.
I'll tell you what,
Close,
I
though.
love watching the streams of people just swinging through the city. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't finished it because the swinging and just doing random side stuff is therapeutic after work. So I haven't progressed the story much. Ernie said, I said that about Robert Pattinson for Batman. Now he's my second favorite. He was not a great Batman. I did not.
I liked it. I thought
it was pretty good.
I really enjoyed that.
He was better than I gave him credit for being. But yeah, I wouldn't say he was great, but he was way better than I expected.
I couldn't. The more I see the Bale Batmans, the more that voice drives me nuts.
The more I see those, the more I want to watch that comedian that did the Amazon thing. Was that the dude that you know what I'm talking about? Let me find it. The bad man guy. Let's see. I can't find it. Never mind. He just had a stand-up. I just watched.
Oh, Pete Holmes. I know you're talking
Yeah, that guy. Thank you, Tony. A little sooner next time.
I just can't win tonight. I just can't.
You left him out there a little too long.
See what happens when you befriend a scorpion?
Jesus Christ.
I'm a sting your ass, but that's just because it's my nature. You knew what this was, Tony.
I guess so. Jesus. Y'all know me.
Did you watch? Did you watch the? Did you watch the stand up? It's pretty good.
I like Pete Holmes. I listened to his podcast. I haven't watched his stand up yet though.
Yeah.
But I agree. He's a funny dude.
Yeah. Yeah, his Batman thing is insane. I love it.
Yeah, didn't he have like a talk show for a minute?
Yeah, I think
That's where those skits were from.
Yeah.
I didn't miss anyone.
Let's see. What do you think about Christian Bale? I think Christian Bale was. I don't know. It was a great. I think I like the Batman movies, but his throaty you need to like cough in something voice, not so great.
I feel like they kind of after the first one they kind of moved away a little bit from him being Bruce Wayne a lot, so like he just became Batman most of the time. I think that's kind of a bummer. I think that's the biggest problem I have with a lot of DC movies is that they tend to ignore the human part of the character a little bit more, and they kind of focus just on them being the heroes, which I think kind of misses something. Like you know what I mean? Like it's always Wonder Woman, not Diana. It's Superman, not Clark Kent. Like they haven't done Clark Kent a whole lot since Christopher Reeve, from what I can recall. Maybe a little bit with Brandon Routh, or whatever. But I feel like they kind of have been not doing a whole lot with the actual human part.
You know what I've been watching a lot in my free time? I went back and I'm rewatching House.
That guy should have been fired 1,000 times.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not okay. House is a horrible person.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is anybody else happy that the dude from Indiana Jones is getting so many parts now?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome, man. He's getting all these roles now. Love it.
Oh yeah.
He was great in Loki, man. He really did some great stuff in there.
He was good in Loki.
like that little shrug at the end when they asked about this minutes. Like, you're gonna kill us all? I don't know.
Also finally saw the latest Mission Impossible movie, and I really like that too.
As I've always said, I'm a sucker for a Tom Cruise movie, even though he's a weirdo.
I don't think I've seen a Mission Impossible movie since Part 3.
What?
I think I saw Ghost Protocol, whichever one that one was.
And I nothing against them. I just never ended up seeing them for some reason. I hear they're good.
Yeah, I haven't seen all of the James Bond movies either. So the Daniel Craig, that guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen all of those.
The most recent one was very good.
I think that's the one I haven't seen yet. Was that Spectre?
Or was one no, that was like three. That was three movies ago. Yeah.
God. Okay.
I think the last one I saw was Casino.
The last one was No Time to Die. That was like the fourth or fifth one. The very popular female actress in it, the really pretty Cuban woman. She was Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas, yes. Gorgeous girl.
Mm-hmm. She was great in Knives Out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Knives Out either.
What?
Oh, that's good.
That's a good movie. Really good movie.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a new?
Yeah, The Glass Onion, which I thought was hilarious. I love that movie so much.
Are those like
not as good as Knives
Out?
Yeah, I mean they're like murder mystery, but they're kind of funny along the way.
Is it like a Clue movie? Like it's like Clue or something?
It's not slapsticky. It's not slapstick though. It's just witty. I love
Very
Clue.
cleverly done.
Tony, did you see that? What is it? It's not King. Is it King Kong? What is that? Like Godzilla on Apple?
Monarch.
Oh, Monarch Legacy. Yes, I messaged you guys about that. The first 2 episodes are out on Apple TV. It's very good. It looks like it's going to be a very good big budget TV show. So the first 2 episodes, they're just kind of introducing everything. Nothing crazy has happened yet, but it's good.
What's it like?
The concept?
Aren't they like messing up? Well, I know the concept, but I'm like, isn't there like a Kong movie coming out soon? I think it's weird that they're doing this with the Kong movie. Getting ready, like,
well, this isn't. This is one of those series where, excuse me, they go back in time and it's like it's part of the story is told like in the 60s and part of the story is told in 2015. And then part of it's told like in the 80s somewhere. So they keep going in different parts of time.
Okay.
It's interesting. Universe. So, I mean, here's that.
Let's see. Did y'all see Henry Cavill's arm?
Oh yeah, that was in the
What
Mission
is that?
Impossible movie, right? In the Mission Impossible movie when he kind of.
Oh yeah, when he that
was kind of bad.
That was pretty. Yeah, that was like put some more in the chambers.
Is that Zac Efron movie out where he plays the wrestler?
I feel like it should have came out by now. He got jacked for that one.
Yeah.
That's based on a true story.
Yeah, I heard.
Like I didn't remember it until I saw somebody talking about it online, and then it brought back that era when all that stuff was happening. That was a crazy story.
Like it seems like he's been getting jacked for all his movies. Like, you know what we're doing? Just get jacked for these movies.
Yeah, and I saw Hugh Jackman working out for Wolverine for
Yeah,
Deadpool.
I saw that too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even recognize him at first. I'm like, who is that old ass man lifting all that weight? And I was like, whoa, that's Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody paid me to work out.
That's the only way.
I wouldn't, but I mean,
that is the only chance they got.
mm-hmm.
I hope he gets to do it more than one time, like for Marvel, like the X-Men Marvel verse.
I think he is.
I'm guessing there are going to be multiple versions of Wolverine in the Deadpool movie.
They're losing me with this multiverse like crap, like for real.
I like it.
I do too. I like it. I mean, I think it's something that it's just a different approach now. Like you know, I think we got a little bit spoiled with the first couple of phases where everything was connected and a very clear build up. And this is definitely not that. You know what I mean? So I do kind of miss that to a certain extent, but I recognize that you kind of can't necessarily, you know, do that over and over again. So it's a little bit of an adjustment, but again, it does open up some other things. I think for.
I think it's more because I'm used to that format in the comics for so long that it doesn't bother me. Yeah. It's been a thing for decades.
Let's see. Shoes Bradley, did you color the torso using polygroups or did it? I'll hand paint it. So how did I do this? I did it so long ago.
Are those different pieces? Are those like those red lines? Are they different pieces, Bradley? Or are they actually painted on the body?
Let's look. I don't know. It's been so long. It is. I'm pretty sure I polygrouped it and then I colored the middle. Yes, that's what it did. So it's each piece is separated. If I take the color off, it probably has a poly group in the middle. Yep. And I just selected this and I fill the color. And I fill the material different down the middle. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. Hopefully that answered your question. Guess what, guys?
It's the end of the show.
It's the end of our show. See, it goes by so fast.
Mm-hmm. Feels like just a couple minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago, Tony was scaring the shit out of us.
I don't think I was scary enough, apparently. But, you know.
Apparently not. We're bringing it up. The fear was not put in.
Only yesterday, I was traumatized on our show about what's good.
You know what?
All right.
I don't know, but are you going to tell us? You're going to tell us?
No, I'm going to tell you nothing. It's the last. I'm making an announcement, guys. This is the last Friday show Tony will ever participate in.
Nah, it's not true. Come on, Tone. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't be that guy.
You never expressed that you were a quitter before. Gosh, this is new. This is a new development.
Hey, how dare you call me a quitter? I'm not a quitter.
There you go.
You guys,
All right.
Guess what, guys? I'm doing every Friday show now.
Next week when Tony will be a regular on the show.
Fight sculpt activated.
Exactly.
I'm bringing my Panfro.
No. Yeah, this is how he won.
Please don't punish.
Panfro and glitter.
Glitter. Oh.
Tony, these people are innocent. Don't take out your rage on us on them.
I think you guys just can't see the vision. It's okay. I'll bring you there.
No, we can't unsee the vision. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I trust the process.
Wait, Mike.
Again, once that torso gets bent, hint, everything's fine.
Mike, was he listening to the Andre 3000 album while he was making that? Because that might make a lot of sense.
Come on. Don't bring Andre into this.
There you go. There'll be no 3-stack besmirchment here.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, hey, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Let's see. Let's see where you landed. Let's start with you, Tone.
Oh, let me take off this ugly leather that I did. But everything is UV'd and everything is UV'd and so this is kind of like I'm playing around with the color. I like how the tips of the suit and everything are dipped in a metallic. I might switch it to gold because that's more of an Egyptian god kind of thing. But I don't know. But model's clean. Maybe some detail I need to do. Here's the face. And he's going to have some jewelry, maybe some glasses. I'm going to do the throne maybe this week, throne school. Yeah, but this is where I'm at.
Nice. Are those purple? Is it purple at the bottom of the cuffs and the bottom of the... Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I was playing
who is
around.
This character? Is this just somebody you made up?
You know Anubis, the god of death?
I've heard of him.
Egyptian god. So I'm just it's kind of an amalgamation of a bunch of...
Moon Knight. Did you remember that great series?
We're having coffee.
Oh, he's the guy that when you black out and you don't get to see him, right?
You bastard.
He does dope shit, but only when you're blacked out, and then you wake up and there's just people all over the floor. That guy. Oh, that yeah, he's cool. I like him.
Oh, a bunch of haters. I like Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was amazing. All right,
Moon Knight was trash. Moon Knight was trash. Everybody,
let's hurry it. Let's hurry.
Everybody in the comments. Listen,
we
I want you
start
all
fighting
to back me on this one. Moon Knight was trash. Come on.
It was.
Come on.
Not.
All right.
It's the worst of all worst.
So I started with this, which is just like a big tennis ball with an eye in it, and I started to kind of make it look a little bit more, gnarly. So smooth, gnarly, smooth, gnarly. And,
Cool.
No tentacles yet, no teeth, but he's got good skin.
And that's really all you need.
That's all it needs. He's got a good moisturizing regimen.
Nice.
Walter said book night.
Moon Knight was awesome. In fact, you know what? I think we're going to start watching it again tonight. Thanks, Mike. Give me some ideas.
I should.
Thank you, Ashina. Thank you. All right, Ernie, we're gonna have to discuss later.
All right, Mike. How do we start tonight?
I just subdivided. Let me project details back. So he started off. Well, before I crashed, he was this other thing, but I crashed and I lost that thing. So no, I'm just I'm starting to block it in and get some stuff. And then he'll go on my He-Man body, which is this is an old version without the face. This one right here. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I didn't realize he had a face at all. Yeah, that was there's the face I remember.
Yeah, there's the old face. Yeah,
nice.
So he will have a face at some point.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
For me, which I don't even have a camera, which is fine. So I started with this hand geo and started just blocking out my Sentinel hand.
Dude, I don't envy you. Are you just going to use the damn standard and cut in lines first and then figure it out?
Yeah, I'm figuring out, and then I'm going to extract parts, ZBrush, and go from there.
Okay.
But it's coming. I'm gonna do one finger, get it really good,
smart.
shiny, and then I end up doing a finger and a thumb. But yep, it's coming along.
Cool. Yeah, guys. So we will not be here for next week, or what is? Do we have another week?
Next
after?
week is Thanksgiving. Yep.
Is that the last week in the month? Or we have one more?
I believe it is the last week.
Yeah. So we won't be here next week.
No, it's not. We have one more week, but we'll see.
We're not gonna be there that week either. We're probably not gonna be there that week either because I'm gonna be sleeping from tryptophan.
Yeah, we'll probably take the rest of November off. But please come back, and Mike might have a face.
I will have a face. I will be fully versed in my iPhone and calling it the right thing, and I'll give you some what's good tricks on the new phone. Also, I do have something that I ordered that's going to be really dope, and that's going to be pretty good. So, yeah.
Well,
all right.
Thank you for joining us, and catch you next month. Please, and watch the Daniel Bell video. Watch the Ed Bradley video. Watch the Ralph video. Watch all of our interviews. They're there. Show some love and
watch
some likes on that.
Watch Killer Kaiser Stone.
Yes.
Watch his video. Yeah, we got a lot of good interviews and more to come.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
See you.
See you, folks.